Environmental protection is the most important issue throughout the world. Construction is the main source of environmental pollution compared with other industries. Construction and operation have a massive direct and indirect effect of pollution. Linus is a very famous among the construction company. One of the biggest construction company, which is the headquarters based in Sydney, Australia, and office in Perth and Kuantan in Malaysia. Along with the development in terms of infrastructure construction in Malaysia, various issues start a debate between the various parties, especially the government and private sector. One of the hotly debated issues is Linus, especially in terms of the construction industry in Malaysia. Various studies have been done either fair Linus create or not, as the issue is beginning to be impact of the environment. EIA is a relatively new concept and start to get public attention. The two main impacts are related to the three main parts, that is, short-term, long-term, and permanent impact to the environment. The surface water at the location may be affected by the proposal of advanced material plant site within the catchment of Sungai Balu. Discharge from sediment retention structure, including seed trap construct during the construction phase of developmental project, are regulated by the consideration of total suspended solid and oil and grease. Next, water quality impact predicted during the construction start at site preparation work. Earthwork will have a potential to expose the soil to erosions. As activists who are aware about this matter, can you explain a little bit the most possible EIA arising from the getting up of Linus Advanced Material Plant in Gebeng?
Okay, I will try. As we all know, the environmental impact of the Linus plant will largely be determined by the manner in which the plant's input material are transported and stored, and how its toxic and radioactive waste managed. For your information, the Linus plant in Gebeng has a serious waste problem. It is estimated that it will import 66,000 tons of ore concentrate from Australia every year and process the ore to yield about 22,000 tons of high purity rare earth metals. But this process unfortunately will also produce enormous amounts of toxic and radioactive waste. In addition, the process will use up and pollute 500 tons of clean water every hour, at the end of which the polluted water is channeled through an earthen channel over 3 km into the Balut River and eventually into the South China Sea. So now, how all this waste was managed? There will be 3 waste streams containing waste will be stored on site in dedicated facilities called Residue Storage Facility (RSF). The poor design of the linear system of the RSF will include the use of single barrier instead of using independent multiple barrier. This will not guarantee safe, leak-proof storage of radioactive and hazardous waste. Thus, the design of the RSF facilities is therefore technically inappropriate because it does not prevent leakage. It will therefore be impossible for the Linus plant to contain such radioactive contaminations of the environment.
Sekarang kita akan meminta pandangan daripada orang kampung yang tinggal di sekitar Gebeng ini berkaitan dengan projek Linus. Pakcik, saya dengar orang kampung kat sini tak setuju dengan projek Linus ni. Boleh saya tahu kenapa?
Linus ni banyak buruk dia lah. Kalau kita tengok buruk. Pakcik balik kerja kira jalan merah Jalan merah lepas tu nak balik bayar dengan lori besar. And then lepas tu pakcik tengok anak pakcik dah masuk dua kali hospital. Lepas tu 2 kali hospital, kira asma payah dulu tak ada kayak ni. Lepas tu kalau tengok waktu malam bunyi, kira macam kilau ni nak tidur tak boleh, kita duduk rumah tak senang.
Sekian saja laporan daripada saya. Terima kasih.
production process, the radioactive waste problem is one of the major problems that produced by liners. This problem can give the biggest impact to the environment and human health if not properly handled. So you as an environmental engineer, can you explain the solution how to protect the environmental during and after the production process?
As we know, a major process in liners operational is production process, which in this process, the generation of radioactive waste is very high. In liners production process of rare earths, the radioactive elements such as thorium and uranium are used in this process. So the solution to protect the environment from this problem must be started at the during and after the production phase. During the production phase, radioactive waste can be controlled with the proper management during storage, transport and use, so the volume of waste can be minimized. After the production process, the radioactive waste must be treated and disposed with properly management. In treatment and conditioning process, radioactive waste materials are used to convert the waste material into a form that is suitable for its subsequent management. After these processes, the waste can be classified either as low level or high level. But the radioactive waste disposed, the waste will be stored in a storage, which it is a temporary way when dealing with nuclear waste. Lastly, it can be disposed. Another solution that can be implemented from radioactive waste problem is properly waste storage on site.
It has been debated that liners has contributed in pollution, and one of it is water pollution. As liners uses large volumes of clean water in the cracking stage of the process, the polluted water at the end of the process is channeled through the Earthen Channel over 3 kilometers into the South China Sea. So the percentage of the water pollution occurred are very high because the plant may cause the pollution accidentally. This pollution can be solved during the production process, which the particular compounds are used properly and being recycled if needed. After the production phase, the waste must be decomposed and disposed properly to prevent the leakage in the groundwater, which may pollute the river, since the percentage of the elements, particles and compounds that have been used in this project are chemical substances. Besides, local authorities such as the Department of Environment Malaysia (DOE) is responsible to monitor the water quality of the Balut River to make sure the quality of water is safe and clean. Government, local authorities, the owner and workers are responsible to prevent any problems that can give the impact to the environment. This is because engineers, society and the environment are main roles to provide the best surroundings to the human and environmental. This also can help the government's economy from the various perspectives such as industrialization and urbanization.
Assalamualaikum, Datuk.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, Datuk Aiman. In your opinion, what is the act related to the liners issue?
Okay, Riza. In this line issue, there has related act that used in license for manufacturing is taken in January 2008 to produce rare earth oxide and carbonates, and is have approved by Atomic Energy License Act 1984. Besides that, the activity will monitor by safety and radiation protection, management of waste and decommission of toxic waste. Furthermore, in this liners issue is follow the Environmental Quality Act 1974. I elaborate a little. The liners plants will keep their solid waste. They build a ground retention pond, and it will not cause any damage in the water system if discharge any waste from the plant.